Hi, and welcome to this 10-minute mindfulness meditation for attorneys. Chances are you're here because you're stressed and overwhelmed. Well, you're in good company. 96% of law students report significant stress, and roughly half of practicing lawyers experience symptoms of anxiety and depression. Studies show even higher rates of psychological distress and burnout for certain groups, such as women and legal professionals with less than 10 years of experience. And this is where mindfulness comes in. So whether you heard about it through the grapevine or you just stumbled on it, congratulations. Instead of backing away from unwanted and unpleasant events and people, as is so common in law, mindfulness allows us to learn to relate to these experiences from a place of calm, curiosity, and insight. So let's give it a try. Closing your eyes, use the next few minutes to focus inward and see how you feel. Before we start, remember that mindfulness is not just focusing on the breath, but focusing on the breath with an open, non-judging attitude. If you get impatient or critical of the experience, just see what happens if you stay with it. So with eyes closed, breathe in deep, hold it, and slowly breathe out. Continue this pattern a couple more times. Feeling into your body and noticing any tension. Maybe in your shoulders, your jaw, your forehead. Just observing it and not trying to force it away. Maybe just breathing into it, allowing the body to relax the best that it can. And if your mind wanders, just gently bringing it back to the breath. Slow, steady breaths. Noticing the air traveling in through the nose, down the chest, into your belly. Pausing and exhaling slowly through the mouth. Bringing your breath back to normal. Still following the inhale and the exhale. Feeling your feet on the ground, your legs on the chair. Sitting upright, but keeping your posture relaxed. Your mind will inevitably wander, rehashing what you did during the day, worrying about the future. When you notice, Just bring your attention back to the breath, to the here and now. You have nowhere else to be. If any feelings of impatience arise, the urge to get back to whatever you're doing, maybe to finish an assignment, to find one more case, to scroll social media, just observing without judgment. Stay with the breath, breathing in and breathing out. Mindfulness teaches us to slow down, enjoy the little things, and become less reactive. We stop taking everything so seriously and learn to cope with the enormous pressure we may feel. Maybe it's a fear of public speaking, maybe an aversion to conflict or confrontation. Maybe it's overwhelm from the amount of deadlines and tasks that we have. Mindfulness allows us to notice these tendencies and not get swept away with them. Eventually, our concentration may improve. We may find ourselves less reactive to negativity, or maybe better equipped to deal with anger or fear. Now, slowly coming back to the body, opening the eyes or raising your gaze, feeling yourself grounded, sitting in the chair. How do you feel? Calmer? More focused? A sense of peace or lightness? Unfortunately, mindfulness isn't a magic pill, more like a vitamin that in order to see long-term results, we need to practice it pretty much daily, if only for 5 minutes to start. We can start to even bring mindfulness informally into our day-to-day lives, like really paying attention when we make a cup of coffee, or feeling the leather of the steering wheel when we commute to work. The trick is being able to catch ourselves when we go into autopilot and bringing our attention back to the present. Thank you for joining us in this mindfulness meditation. We will be posting many more meditations and mindfulness exercises on our channel, many dealing with specific challenges faced in the legal space. So whenever you feel overwhelmed or just need a break, come on back. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this mindfulness meditation.